What is up, you guys? Welcome to the video. Thank you so much for clicking on it. Today is exciting. We're starting the day with a workout. We're actually been doing an open workout. This is a workout that I've done 2 times before. I think it's 13.1. I forget exactly what it is. You guys will see. Whenever we have open workouts, especially ones that I've done before, I get a little nervous but more excited because I want to see, how much I've progressed. So it's been basically a year since I've done this workout. So hopefully I'm able to progress through it and, I will get a better score this year. So today's workout is open workout 13.1, and what that is, it is a 17-minute AMRAP of 40 burpees to a 6-inch target. So basically I'm gonna be jumping up to the pull-up bar just to make sure that you're actually jumping on your burpees. And then you're going into 30 snatches at 75 pounds. And then you have 30 burpees, and then you have 30 snatches at 135 pounds, 20 burpees, 30 snatches at 165 pounds, 10 burpees, and then the remaining time you have snatches at 210 pounds. Now the last time that I did this, I got 6 snatches at 165. So my goal obviously is to beat that. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to try and be smooth with all of the burpees, smooth with all of the snatches, and I would love to be able to at least get an attempt at 210. That's only 7 pounds under my current 1 rep max snatch PR, but it would be good to at least get there to have the capacity. But honestly, main goal is to just beat the time that the score that I've previously put up. Like I said, the last time I did this workout, I got 6 snatches with 165. Today, I got 20 snatches. So that's 14 more. I'm really happy with that. One of my favorite things about CrossFit is being able to compare yourself to yourself, right? It's hard to gauge, especially when doing bodybuilding, oh, am I getting better? With this, it's very cut and dry. You got more reps, you got better, period. I really like that. Alright, so there was something that I wanted to talk about to end the video, but before I do that, I have to show you something that I think is super cool. So someone sent me this awesome, it's like a plaque that they carved themselves. It's from a guy named Shane Hammer, so thank you so much. He sent this to the gym. I think it's awesome. I'm definitely gonna hang it up, but I wanted to show you that. How sweet is that? That's so cool. The topic that I wanted to talk about today was actually something that kind of came into my mind after that workout that you guys just saw. Now, obviously, as you saw, like I said before in the workout, I would have loved to have been able to get to that last bar, right? The 210-pound snatches, and that didn't happen. And I would love to be able to at least get an attempt at 210. That's only 7 pounds under my current 1 rep max snatch PR. And for me, like what I started thinking about was how I'm able to now give myself grace. And I know that when we hear the word grace, we think of like, oh, that's like a churchy term, like that's not what I'm trying to do that at all. But I think that it's a powerful thing to learn, you know, how to give yourself grace, but learn how to do it in a productive way, because there's definitely ways that you can give yourself grace in a kind of like a non-productive way where it turns into giving yourself excuses. So for me, I've learned how to give myself grace, I feel like, in a productive way where I can still, you know, chase goals that I might have, but understand that if I'm not able to reach the thing that maybe I had set the goal for, you know, initially, you can still give yourself grace and be able to move on from that. And this can tie to anything that you're doing in life, right? To kind of tie it to maybe you're dieting or whatever, and you're trying to switch up your diet, you're trying to eat healthier, you're trying to, you know, do that lifestyle change for yourself. There are going to be times where you mess up. That is just a fact. That happens to every single person. Now, it's what happens after that that defines if you're going to fail or succeed, right? So if you mess up on your diet, you end up eating, I don't know, something that you don't want to eat, and then you're like, man, I failed, I'm a failure, I might as well just, you know, for the rest of the day eat whatever I want because today is a day that I completely ruined. Or if instead you were able to give yourself grace and be like, I messed up, but that doesn't mean I'm a failure, that doesn't mean that this whole day is lost, and you get right back on track, who do you think is going to be more successful in that, right? The person that was able to give themselves a little bit of grace and understand they're not perfect, and then you can move on from that situation, and hopefully, you know, in the perfect world, you're able to learn from that mistake that you made and understand why that happened, and then you can move on with more knowledge of, you know, from what that mistake might have been. The more I think about it, the more I realize this way of thinking has been probably one of the most important things in my journey, because so many of us, when we start a weight loss journey or any sort of, you know, self-improvement kind of thing, a lot of us kind of start to think, I need to be perfect, like I need to do everything exactly right, because, you know, that's kind of just how we're wired, I feel like. But in reality, everybody is gonna make mistakes. And so if you know how to forgive yourself, again, it's different from giving yourself excuses. You know, I think that you can definitely use it in a bad way where you end up just giving yourself excuses and you're like, oh, well, you know, this happened and that happened and that's why. It's like, there's definitely like a limit to it, but there is power in being able to give yourself grace, being able to forgive yourself and move on from any situation that you might be struggling with. So yeah, that's just something I kind of wanted to share with you guys. It's been on my mind a little bit. Honestly, like that word and practicing, you know, grace for myself has completely changed my life. And I really do think that it's a powerful tool for people, especially when you are going through a significant life change, to understand and hopefully, you know, put into your life so you're able to practice it and hopefully, you know, make your life a little bit better. But there you guys go. That is going to be the video today. I really, really appreciate you guys checking it out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look how buff I am.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.